Okay, we're back. And, you know what? I want more, I want to go to the fun one. Nah, I'm not gonna save one actually. We got the more fun one. So, pretty much now, I'm doing everything, and I'm going right on the top of my head. So right now, we're using Sumi. We won't see much, but basically all we need to know, spin good. As you can see, that's all we need. Getting a weapon at the start is still just as important as ever. However, all the gear and stuff gets a lot less important as we get later on. Well, that was short-lived. So we're going to be seeing a lot of characters, which is why I find this one more fun. Let's get a weapon already. F55, decent number. 56, preferable though. What's better than nothing? So I have to do a lot of the time, you have to take what you get. Especially with someone that's like relatively new. So even if it's not ideal, any weapon is going to be a run, considering how random they are. Luckily we have 2 chances for it matters, but 4 chances for it really matters. Plus all the crates and the enemies that you have to kill, all the chance to drop. But this is where it actually matters. That tutorial's always going to be bugged out. Okay, that's probably a better one. Done that bit, now I need to go to the top. Did not mean to use that attack. That's fine. Like I said before, I could probably go out of bounds there. Wouldn't save any time though. I can see it probably evening out on time because it's a direct route rather than turning, but it takes time to get to set up. I tried. And with that, we're not going to see Sumi for like another... probably... at least an hour and a half. I'm also gonna I'm also gonna try something as well this run. As I'm still making this route, so all I'm doing, still testing things. If I was a higher level, I probably would end up using Marissa here. But just because we're still level 1, it's Koshi time. If I wasn't going by my rules that I'm trying to push for, but I'm not sure if they're going to stick or not. So you can't use character until you actually unlock them properly in the run. So if you do it that way, it just makes it a lot more fun, the run. Right, that one lived, really. Hello. Another armor. Somehow made it up there. Yeah, I'll see if I get around to it. Hopefully I don't fall off here like I do every time I do this stage. Yeah, don't fall off. I fell off there though, typical. It was just one fall. One fall doesn't mean anything. I was going to skip it. Save 2 seconds there. Even though 2 seconds is nothing when I've got a bunch of time save possible from dying on bosses. And I've already messed up what I was doing. There's the character quest. You have to choose certain characters for it. This one is Sakya's character quest. And the only reason we're doing this one now is not to switch to Sakya. She's not really the best to use, considering we're just using Koshu, who, you know, is kind of broken in combat. We're doing it for the rewards we get. Later on, we'll see some more before the end of the game, just to switch characters a little bit easier. But we'll also be ending on the character quests. Each character's different. Sakya, it's kind of similar to what she was like in Scarlet, where it's kind of, you're more playing for a combo game than actual damage. But sadly, combos aren't as good in this game, and they don't really matter as much as they did in Scarlet with the extra XP they'd give you. Plus, it's a lot easier to lose your combos as well in this one. But because we're doing this extra, we're going to be behind on the splits for a bit. Here we go. This attack, I either dodge it perfectly or nearly die to it every time. I was being greedy there. So yeah, now we've got to worry about one small movement thing, which is kind of annoying to deal with. No crits though. I'm not really running crits anyway. Running crits is a lot better. But oh well. Yeah, now I've got to worry about the glide. Which cancels out the dash jump, making it actually a bit slower. However, the glide's really useful for other things, so managing what we do have there is kind of something. I was hoping for a better weapon, but I guess not. No. Three, 4, 8, and there's 9. Which means I can do this now. Yeah, I was close to the skip. Like one more hit and it would have actually skipped. I'm not gonna crit though. And typical that, ain't it? Like I said, the splits are gonna be quite off for a bit. Just because I went for the extra character. Whereas these early splits are going off not doing this. So we've got quite a bit to the time loss we've got here is time save for these, mainly this stage. It's the main reason we do it. As you see, I'm purposely slowing down my dash jumping, just so I don't glide out of it. There is another grip that I can use, but it isn't the most comfortable thing to hold. This way we can actually show off the glide and its strengths. Well, there's one encounter skipped. This next one, I'm not sure whereabout I can actually skip for it. There we go, there's another encounter skipped. I don't even know where the zones are on that one, I just hope for the best, to be honest. That's where like a lot of the time save comes from. Plus, just have a stronger character for bosses anyway. Just because as you unlock characters, their skills start at different levels, having them different strengths. And that's based off when you actually unlock them in the game. So they don't all start weak and unusable when you get them. So you want a melee now? Okay. I should have skipped one of the spells at least. That's the difference between a melee and no melee. As you could see from the other stuff where a Yukari refused to melee once. I usually get around 34 here, I think it is. Yeah, it's a slow one. Oh, sorry if you can all hear that outside. Actually, no, that's about normal. Actually, it's 32 or 34. Don't know why I thought 34. No, I've got less than stuff I could try. I'm not going to though. You know what? Yeah. I said I was going to try stuff. I would normally do this one now anyway. In my last splits I didn't now anyway. Need to remember to go up when I can. Yeah, and this is one of the best boss killers that we have. Useless when it comes to any form of glitches though, as you can't go out of bounds on your own. Six, okay. You know what? That one went kinda well. And I'm a better character as well for this. And maybe not the next boss, but the boss after. But sadly they are in the same stage, so it doesn't even make a difference. Yeah, this is the last we're going to be seeing a Yomu now. You get a character stage and you get one stage. However, you don't get the full version of this skip. You can only do the first half, which is just a cutscene skip. However, this skip can be continued on to skip the actual boss itself. As the stationary models are there for the cutscene. May as well just take that XP while it's there. I mistimed that quite badly as well. Oh well. That's something we'll be seeing quite a lot later. As after this stage, my favourite bit of this run happens. I forgot you could use that twice. And I know it seems like we're bad, but remember we are a whole extra quest ahead at the moment. Just for a smoother early game. So what we're at now seems worse than it actually is. The only reason I switched from though was for this next boss. If this was two separate stages, that'd be fine. I would have switched before this one. But because it's the same stage, I can't actually switch. Yeah, great. Dormy time. And with this being the trigger, even though you can go out of bounds before it, that's the only way to trigger this fight. Oh, got the worst combo of attacks, great. And that's the 8th one, so we can jump back in. And another 8. That being the 4th jump, 5th. That's the 8th, so back again to do the combo. It's arguably quicker to switch one stage later, I reckon. Well, I'm here for the fun. And also, the shorter stage has been turned to one of the longest stages now just because of the 100% rules that I'm pushing for. It's 100%, you should have to do everything, including all the side quests. So the quest we have here, we just have to kill things. And I've done it wrong already, great. I was meant to switch off that one. So this is going to be a slow one because I've routed this wrong. So I've done this the reverse way I was actually meant to do it. So I went 3, 2, 1 instead of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that the mind bombs, you'll see its true purpose later on. It's not really used for combat. It's good for certain combat areas, but the main reason isn't for the combat itself. Only 2 of them are actually meant to be the gold drops. I'm going in here way too often, I know. Even though I know that actually doesn't even matter as a drop at this point. Yeah, this is the most fun part of the run in my eyes. I just like the style that Ryzen gives to play. Like when it comes to the other stories, Ryzen's the one that I actually want to run. Yeah, that felt on the slow side, that boss. Still golded though. But before we move on with the story, we're gonna go jump on a train. That ending was how it's meant to be done. Oh, that was all gear. Armor, should I say? I think that's 2 weapons as well. But now we have the stage time stat, they've changed how they have. But we're still going to be going out of bounds though. Going out of bounds in the wrong bit, push me the wrong way. There we go, that's the way I want to go out. Second try is always good. Skip's a good Death Fairy encounter, that. And just to avoid the camera being stupid, I want to go around these tunnels, not through them. If I had a way to just skip to the end, I'd be doing it. With the options we have, we don't really. Well, there's one character I've not tried. We could probably do it. But then I'd be really underpowered for this boss that I'm about to fight. Which can just kill you. At least to me, it can just kill me. Yeah, sorry, I just moved my mic to get a drink. As I always say, it was like one of the only parts of it that actually to get one. I'm lucky to be able to play this stage in full. Otherwise, I'd be doing that one annoying glitch again. It won't be too bad though, considering I can just play, consider who I am playing. 7's a magic number here, so it's 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. Go forward, use that. I was gonna use this now. I thought you had more health than the others for no reason at all. I was doing the last stuff, and I was right. Seven's magic number. 5, 6, 7. Actually being able to move the magic number. I'm not even counting how many jumps I need here. It's probably different depending on how fast I go. Sadly, the fun's nearly over. Got one more stage of fun before we get to the game being broken instead of fun. Even though we finally get to see why Mind Bomb's broken. I think there's probably a few places I could do what I'm trying to do, but they wouldn't really work. I thought I went back in bounds there. That was actually scary. So you like skipping cutscenes and encounters, do you? Where you can just jump backwards for a wall with that. It's just me being curious now. No. Even though I know that won't do anything, it's the boss trick's actually here. It's just a thought. I had a good cycle, I just got caught in the corner because I'm not really paying attention to the screen in this bit. I just know generally how to move, so I just tend to look away out of habit. Not a small thing to do. But welcome to the character you're going to be seeing the most. The most broken character to play in this game. Oops. But now we've got Flan, who, well, get used to her. There's probably no need for extra heal. Luckily this part just works perfectly. 'Cause this is Flan's character quest, an introduction to being broken. So you've got the glide, so you can glide over your encounters. You've got an attack that can just send you out of bounds. So that's the first part on why you're broken. You can just run through walls. Anyone will be able to do that, it's just their Flan exclusive she's on the stage. So, we just did a stage in like no time at all when you're meant to go both left and right sides. It's meant to be a reference to the first game, the factory they have there. Yeah, we'll skip all that. And we have really good boss killer. So yeah, when I said going from fun to broken, I meant it. I'm not saying this isn't fun. Oh yeah, you're also invincible on your attacks. That's another part of being broken. Somehow I didn't skip the spell there, so this is actually a slow fight. Yeah, we're broken as you can tell. That also gave us a spell upgrade. Oh, forget that turns me around. Oops. But on top of that, when it comes to encounters, you know, while I'm here, I'll just spend like the 20, was it? Get more crit rate. You know, more crit rate, do more crits. That's good. That's good. More damage. Fun. Yeah, only one of them I actually need to do, but 100% rules, or in other words, all quests, means gotta do all quests, believe it or not, and they count. So just a little detour for 100%. But it's also just a good show of flan. Flan's broken, everyone. I'm guessing there I accidentally did another quest. So there's some I can do, so I probably did some of them there. But to me, honestly, doing this one here is probably better off. So basically, this is the first quest you unlock. You're meant to play a little game of tag. But we don't do that here. Oh. It goes really far along for some reason, that invisible wall. And this ledge is quite thin. So best off D-pad there. Welcome to the boss. Okay, bye channel. Oh, even if I did that quest for this one, yeah, that would have been... Yeah. So I have clipped to the end in this one. I do mention it every so often. However, nothing works. The DLC has tried to fix skipping a lot of things. I'm happy with what we've found so far though. And hopefully the more people get into this, the more things we'll find. Rather than just having the same, like, 3 of us getting the stuff for it. That was one too early. So yeah, 2 spell your him, anyone? And again, the only reason I'm red there was because I did that other quest. It just seemed right to do there. And again, the only reason we're behind now is because I did extra quests at the start, when I'd be doing them after the boss, after the few stages coming up. And also, before the next bit, I want this. And I'll put what I can as cooldown time. And now is this stage. I mean, as you can see, I've stopped caring about equipment, as you can see. And here we go. Another boss. This one's far away though, so we gotta use projectiles. We can hit with our big hit when it's close. I just want this thing dead, to be honest, so I will go for that overkill. Gold by 3 seconds even. Right, down, then left. I need to go down. And now I need to go left from where, or just straight from where I just exited. Then when I get out, it's up and left and then back to the right. I'm just saying that because I forget where to go sometimes. Even though I shouldn't. It's pretty much what way seems the obvious way to go. Do that. Even though I could probably just clip through that door, to be honest. I don't know which door it is, probably that one. Probably this one here. I could clip, yeah, I could clip through that. I think part of the reason I'm getting all this gold as well is that I've not really been messing up on the movement too much. Or the dash jumping at least. And this cutscene coming up now, everyone has a different cutscene for it. How well, because we're playing Flan always in this. Seeing what we're going to be seeing. Oh, you're alive. Not for long. That's a gold on Mima. Well, credits go, I'm just going to take a drink again, so I moved my mic. And now it's time for another bit of RNG. Not ideal, I know. But because we can, we're going straight to what's intended to be the final quest. Just because it has the best gear. Armor. That's a weapon. That's also some armor. As you can see, it makes quite the difference. I didn't get an accessory. Usually I'll take like 2 resets there. I'm still quite a risk of death there. If I get hit by this, I will die. Because like I said, this meant to be all the end game stuff that I'm doing now. I say that like I'm not in the end game. Nice, I skipped the phase I was trying to, that's nice. That's one down. About 3 deaths less than usual as well. Okay, yeah, I should be fine for the rest of the game now. There's only 2 more that I'm worried about. This is not one of them. Wrong one, great. So as you can see, there's no need to ever be worried of Yorihime. This is one of the hard... Okay, casually, yeah. One of the harder fights. Once you figure out that you just need to play slow, you're fine. So once you play fast against Yorihime, you're pretty much dead. Makes the army a harder fight. Oops. It's fine, I'll just let my heals regen. On the off chance I actually need to use them here. And dead. See, it's never need to worry about Yorihime. I don't get why people do. There's no need. In fact, I'm more scared about Koishi. This one, the 2 bosses that are left that I'm actually scared about. Just because of there's a chance where this happens first of all, where God just doesn't come out. She's also got fast attacks anyway. And a high health pool too, even. I guess it's hard to skip ones on at least the first spell on a 2 spell fight. I just got a spell coming, so I'm just gonna cheat it. Even easier to cheat it in the square arena, just because it's not made for square arena. Alright, the last boss we're going to be fighting in the run has some challenge to it. So we're not out of the woods of challenging boss fights in the run. But as Flan, we don't really have to worry now. There's only one more boss I'm actually worried about. It is Kassin, but it's not this version of Kassin. I say that as I just use all my heals at the very start of the fight, just because I jumped into an attack that can kill me. There's one big issue with all the Kassin fights. They never make the arenas the right size. As you can tell by, I just literally ran away and got a drink in that phase, just because I could. Wind is still the scariest thing in this game, even this late. Wind can still just kill you if it feels like it. Next time we see a castle, we won't be this lucky. Fight over. You tried at least. Oh, I forgot about this fight. There's a chance I do just die here as well. It's not a big chance, but it's a chance. And it's because this spell, it can just... It all depends where I am when this spell starts. It's the only reason, only way I can properly die here, unless I just mess up quite bad like that. Trains are a nice break at least. Plus trains, who doesn't like them? Hopefully I see more trains now. Oops, lasers. Really? Okay, one more fight, there's not really much concern of death coming up. And surprise, surprise, it's Mima again. This time we're actually fighting at the shrine where you thought you would have fought the first time, but no, you're fighting in space. And it's spell time. Main issue on this one is, but now in a square arena, not a round arena. So you've actually got to move the circle yourself when you get to the corners. That's about it. As you see, I'm not really scared. Well, there's Mima again. Not worth it. I'll take it, because why not? Lose 1 health for 1 bit of crit any day at this point. This is just stupid for Flan, this one, because it's just the giant bosses. The issue with the giant bosses is they're not good against attacks that are good at AoE. That's the hardest one. The crab is the hardest one to fight. At least in this spot. At least in this rush. See, so challenging. Oh, you're gonna live because you rolled into using that one first. But yeah, we're in the boring part of the run, as you can see. This is arguably one of the most boring stages, just because how broken we are. This one, the scariest attacks we'll see, just because it's wind. Okay, I said the crab's probably hardest, but Mishiguji is probably harder, just because, well, it's a bit harder to hit than the crab. But we have Fireball for reasons like that. And look who's back! No, I don't use a spell, I'm gonna use mine. There is like a rhythm you can do to lock this boss. I have not bothered learning it though. Because there's no need to learn it, and I can just melt the boss this quick. Typical that. I could probably just jump around this. I don't know. As you can see, I kind of shut down a little now just because I know I need to not, but it's get up. It's the boring section. At least to play. Because we're in the cleanup section, that's in like any 100%. And because it's the DLC, there's not really a lot of tricks we can do. Even with all the broken characters we have. And like, a stage like this, I can't even go out of bounds anywhere, even though the conditions are like everywhere to go out. Just because there's not really an out of bounds floor I can use. Or at least I can just jump over the whole section like that. And unlike the first game, we're not fighting Marissa here. In fact, Marissa's one of the few bosses we don't actually fight. That's if you'd even call some of these fights. Ignoring all the character quests for now, that one that we just went next to, that is the last quest we're doing. This stage I could talk about something actually. Other than the fact that it's the start of a gauntlet in Scarlet. You have to do 3 consecutive stages, and if you quit out of one, you have to start back from here. We're going out of bounds again. Just because this works like some of the other ones, where there's out of bounds triggers. Oh, not out of bounds triggers, sorry, there's triggers that are all around, where once you get you get 3, then you get sent into a loading screen to about here for this last one, but it's always active because it doesn't expect you to get here. I made a mistake there not using Levitating. Okay. Worked out in the end though. So that one we just skipped to the boss, ignoring running around the whole place looking for usable hot springs. Then I'll do this one now. As you can see, I'm just trying to work around where to go for each. And there's a bit of RNG in this one with how fast I actually finishes. Let me see, at least we got to say like a decent amount of the song though. $36 on the dot, we take that. And now you're gonna be like 52 again. You like being like 52 to 56. You like being in that range. Ooh, 50. I don't like that this is just RNG time loss. Don't even know why I opened that, I don't even need it. Luckily we don't have to run across the whole end of it again. Almost. See, that's just how broken Flan is. Yeah, it's only 40k. But still, it's 40k. It's like 1 or 2 more crits would have just ended the fight. I mean, I don't need to do this, really. I didn't actually need to do that. Which is this one. The one that I've not routed out the best way to do yet, got it. Yeah, we were meant to do this before, but we skipped it all. Now, where does this actually put me? I'm doing this reverse order I normally would. Just to see what it's like. Come on, I'm taking my bucket on a walk. There's probably an argument to this one earlier now I'm looking at it. So if I make this the second one I do... No, I make that one the first one I do. Okay. That's how I'll do that one from now on. And I'm not really saying a lot, but it's not really too much to say. Like I've already said. We're just on cleanup. I'll get to all the other characters. I'll get to the characters soon, so I guess I'll soon have something to talk about again. I guess one thing I can say is I'm gonna go here first. Oh, this day a level. Moving bookcases. That's the gimmick. I did that wrong, I was meant to go right, double up, left talk, then down, left, up. There we go. It's a shame these guys aren't around the whole map. They were the great ones to go out of bounds with. I thought it's triple left and up. Oh, right even. I was hoping for the crit. It's fine though. Another boss rush time. It's a shame we don't get your actual theme here. Totally planned it to be that way, yeah. But it is a smaller boss rush this. Only 3 this time. It's meant to be used training before you get to the final boss. That's the story behind this one. And I did that one quite wrong. There we go, one more stage down. And with that, we only have character quests left. Well, after this one. So ignore what I just said. One thing with this one, figuring out which ones to pick up can be a bit of a problem. Oh. For some reason you can't actually go all the way down until you get to this bit here. So I was trying to do a quick clip on the corner. It didn't work. But you only need 10. There's probably like 13 or so spread throughout the level. Those 5 are just in the way. We go here, it's slightly out of the way. But we can get 2 of them, we leave that one up there as we don't actually need that one. So we can quickly just jump down and get that one. I'm definitely not making this up as I'm doing it. I fell down, so I didn't take the high path, so I just have to go all the way for that one. And well, we're jumping. So yeah, it's got less health than the one we just fought. And it's dead. This is the boring thing about the cleanup. Luckily it's a little bit better now. as we're on the character exclusive quests. And where better to start than the one that breaks the fourth wall? Where you get shot at. Sadly, the boss trigger doesn't actually spawn until we do this bit here. Well, because we don't want to go all the way around, we can still actually clip out. So we can actually just cut this a bit short. That's a little nice thing we can do there. It skips going the whole way around. There's turn. Honestly, that's probably the smoothest clip I've actually had in this level, stage level. I don't know. It's the smoothest one I've had. And just to skip some text, that really long text where it says, "Do you want to switch character? You need to use this character. Do you want to switch?" We do this one. So I hope you're not bored of this area, just running around this same area over and over. Luckily though, it's the last time we see it. I don't know what they like about this ice cave. But they just like the ice cave. We go from inside an ice mountain back to the underworld. As you know, if you fall in an ice mountain, that's where you go. It just so happens to be the arena we've already fought in once. But this time's a tanker. Yeah, luckily unlike the other stories, it's not 15 fights with the tank. You only got this one fight. Let's quick fight. Yeah, you weren't always able to hit the boss like that. That's an odd thing, a new thing that. We're actually nearing the very end now. There's no quest to that portal back to the underworld. We don't need to go back in there. But now, we're just gonna be running around the station and trying to not jump in the perfect way to clip out of bounds again. Luckily we can just follow the white dots. Just getting some levels on the skills while I can before I get to the bosses. And as usual, we faceplant. Damage resist on the Death Fairy actually did decent there. That felt like it was almost gonna push me out that. Didn't look like it, but it felt like it. Okay, we're getting another boss fight. Didn't mean to say that twice, sorry. Yeah, we're not as broken on damage anymore, so the bosses aren't just simple anymore. So it gets more fun again. So it gets more fun, but I'm just getting lucky patterns of melee only. You know what, one spell Ukri, I'd take that any day. We're down to 3 more. And luckily, we're going to be ending on the character that I prefer playing. Don't know why I did that. I'm used, I guess she said there'd be encounters there in every other instance you visit that place. It's nice not to have to worry about cancelling out a dash on for glide though. Even though I'm going to have to worry about that next stage. Wait, no, I don't even need to go that way, do I? No, that was optional, I forget. That is a possible drum that I just forgot in the moment. I'm too used to Game for Scarlet, where you can just float over it. Yeah, but 2 more to go. Oh, there is 1 more sub-quest to go. Just another slow text box to switch character, even though it's faster than going to the area switching character just for 1 stage. Back to the character I chose to use earlier. And we get to see the rare left side DLC. Oh, I forgot this one's a 3-wave. Surprise, it's Yorihime again. But we're not gonna fight. Instead, we're gonna make it to the moon. Without the rocket. Five, 6, 7, and 8. Making it safe to go in the middle. How much damage am I going to do with this? I don't know. If that was a crit, that was over, so that was worth it. As a quick glance, you can see there's only 1 left, and it's the one that has my favourite character, like I've said before. So I'm glad it conveniently ends on this one. At least with how my routing's taken me. I feel like it's going to be quite hard to not end on this one. But if I do, I'm end on the one that I did before it. That's a chest, why am I going that way? But yeah, because 100% rules, the way I see it at least, it'll help if these get like concrete rules for this, but we don't. I count the sub-quest as part 100%. So I'm not sure if these rules are actually going to stick. They probably won't. But it's what I'm running. Oh, I've missed one somewhere. Oh, great. That is an oops. As much as I do like the mind bomb, I'm taking it off. And they saying, oh, lit the torches, good things comes good people, I guess, so well. And true reason, we accept this quest. There's some meds and stuff. So yeah, last arena was too big, this one's too small. They can't get arenas right. I just realised I did that like a few seconds early, oops. I can just retime that anyway. That's the easiest way just to prove I did everything, as there's the perfect amount of points to upgrade everything to max. So yeah, that proves I've done everything. Yeah, I feel like that went well. I mean, sure, I saved what, like 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes. I think I know I'm going to have to retime that though, just because I did press that too early. Just because on the 80% timings is on the final hit of the final boss, same with the other games. Just because this one you can end on a stage without a boss. We just do it on the you beat the quest screen. Oh well. Yeah, that was a good run, that.